3 points. Real Madrid winning their last 6 after the last meeting between these sides when Messi took centre stage. Last minute winner at the Bernabeu in a 3-2 win. Of course, he picked that match to get his 500th goal for Barcelona in all competitions. So they're star players that know when to show up when it matters, and this is a big occasion again. Just look at the ticket prices, Des. $200 to start with, $4,500 for the most expensive tickets on sale for this one.
And they've been snapped up as well. No one wants to miss this. It's such a rare opportunity to see these two go head to head. Firstly in a pre-season game, and secondly on foreign shores outside of Spain. Ramos and Iniesta together at club level year after year, or together at international level, should I say, year after year, but bitter foes at club level. Just about set to go. Support, well, you can see it. Maybe it's a 50-50 split here tonight. Even seen a few Celtic jerseys in the house. But as you said, Mark, it's the hot ticket in town tonight. Barcelona have worked their way down the East Coast, beat Juventus in New Jersey a week ago, then faced Manchester United in Maryland on Thursday, winning 1-0. Real Madrid have been on the West Coast. Let's check those starting 11s. Zidane, 8 of the 11 from the Champions League final, as we said. The departed Pepe, the absent Ronaldo, and Toni Kroos, who's on the bench, the exceptions. Mateo Kovacic gets a start in midfield. Marco Asensio out wide, and Rafael Varane partners Sergio Ramos at the heart of that Real Madrid defence. Ernesto Valverde's first experience of El Clasico, and this the 11 he starts with. Jasper Cillessen again in goal with no Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Alex Vidal gets the nod ahead of Nelson Semedo at right back. Busquets, Rakitic, Iniesta the midfield three, and that front three again, Messi, Suarez, and the man in the headlines, Neymar.
Yeah, Titi making a dream move to Barcelona last summer, 25 million euros. He wouldn't just say that, he said he'd be forgiven for thinking that someone waved a magic wand and everything that he wanted came true.
Ramos jumped in there, and Messi's in behind. There's space as Lionel Messi cuts back on the inside, deflected. What a start! And it's Lionel Messi against Real Madrid again, inside 3 minutes, with the aid of a big deflection. But take it back to Sergio Ramos gambling, stepping out of position. And once he didn't win the ball, there was space. And how ruthlessly Barcelona and Messi exploited it.
Yeah, Barcelona down to 10 men with Neymar off the field, and Messi continuing where he left off from the last meeting of these sides. 92nd minute winner at the Bernabeu back in April in that 5-goal thriller. And he was able to wriggle his way free here. Deflected shot, just 3 minutes gone. And he's done it again against Real Madrid.
Looped off Rafael Varane, and no chance beyond that for Keylor Navas. Madrid point of view, Busquets was looking for Iniesta. Carvajal stepped in, breaks for Iniesta again. And again a little ragged at the back from Real Madrid. Here's Neymar, stabs it on the inside towards Suarez, runs for Rakitic. 2-0, a fraction over 6 minutes played. And Barcelona cutting loose against Real Madrid in Miami. What a finish from Ivan Rakitic. Arrowed it beyond Keylor Navas, adding to the early goal from Lionel Messi. Dream start from Barcelona.
Yeah, and Real Madrid just haven't woken up yet. Keylor Navas is furious with his teammates in front of him. It wasn't the quickest build-up from Barcelona on that occasion. But Rakitic, who scored in the last meeting of these sides as well, a lovely goal that was. He does it again. No chance for Navas there. And Neymar doing well to tee it up. Suarez prevented Marcelo from getting to it. And that's a very sweet strike from Ivan Rakitic.
Real Madrid using that buyback option they put into most of their closes when they send players out on loan. More on that in a moment as Suarez gets goal side of Varane. On the end line, looking for a pick out to the edge, and it was Rakitic there again, and it was almost 3.
Yeah, just didn't sit up for Suarez to shoot, but he did well in the end. Decision making was good.
It's Messi and Rakitic with the goals in the opening 7 minutes. Here is Neymar towards Suarez. Lovely touch to take it on the chest. Stole a march on Carvajal. Just couldn't find the finish, Luis Suarez.
Yeah, again, it's keeping with the theme of the match so far. Real Madrid sluggish. Barcelona a lot sharper.
Modric for Casemiro. And a rare piece of passing play in the Real Madrid midfield in this area of the pitch. Kovacic, line to an up. Oh, that's a cracking finish. Deficit reduced. Arrowed into the bottom corner from Mateo Kovacic.
Yeah, well, 65,000 fans came to watch two of the best teams in the world in action. They wanted a show, they're getting one. There was the shoulder from Neymar. There's the first shot in anger for Real Madrid, finding the corner. Lovely goal too.
Brilliant strike from Mateo Kovacic.
And also scoring against Bayern Munich and in the Champions League final.
He got into double figures by the end of it. Asensio, here is Benzema, and Asensio's to his left. Carrying Benzema, lining it up. Oh, it's a whisker wide. It just goes to show how things can change so quickly in this fixture. Real Madrid have been outplayed, but they weren't far away there from getting to 2-2.
Oh, Real Madrid have had two chances. Could have been back to square one for Barcelona. A couple of good years with the club, but it's a tough team to manage. Maybe they needed a fresh voice.
Here's Luis Suarez protecting that ball, goal side of Sergio Ramos, who was waiting for support to arrive. It duly did, and then Kovacic can release Modric, scampering forward. Benzema to his left, Bale to his right. Modric, the latest to have an effort on goal, as Real Madrid start to find their feet here. The comparisons, just the way he plays the game. Marcelo's crossing, headed away by Piqué. But it does look a nice balance, doesn't it? Varane, a ball player, he's quick. The rugged aggression of Sergio Ramos alongside him. And Varane might have to step across on Suarez here. Suarez early for Neymar. Great chance. Takes the extra touch. Neymar! Oh, and like Benzema at the other end, a whisker wide.
You can see the bench. The Barcelona bench, many of the substitutes and the manager off it. Good ball from Suarez. Everything Neymar has touched has turned to gold in this tournament. Not tonight.
Contract to read the details to see exactly how much is in it. Iniesta scampering forward. Messi, it's wide open. What a chance for Lionel Messi. And 9 times out of 10 he finishes that. The finals famously back in 2014. You look at Jasper Cillessen down at the other end. He was the one substituted for Tim Krul for the penalty shootout in that game. There goes Marcelo. And a chance for Carvajal. Well, one of those cross shots, if it doesn't end up in the bottom corner, all you need is a teammate to provide a touch. Now, that swinging corner. TT and Piqué, the two obvious targets. It's Piqué beaten in the air by Varane. Kovacic, and now Asensio, and the break is on here, and Asensio's quick. Away from Vidal on his left-hand side. Kovacic could be in again here. Benzema on his inside. It's Asensio, he's taken it beautifully. Is this the moment? It is! Flashing finish from Marco Asensio. And it's all square 2-2, an exhilarating first half. And what a counter-attack. What a goal from Real Madrid.
Now counter-attacking football at its absolute best there. And take a bow. Marco Asensio, the 21-year-old, was superb there. The pace to get away from his man. He made the right choice with the pass as well. And Kovacic held up, but got the pass away again. A misjudgment in defence from Barcelona. Not going to miss from there. It was Alba sliding in. He could have cut it out. No chance for Cillessen. What a goal from Asensio.
Yeah, so often in that position you'll see I think Casemiro just pointing out as well, you might do me twice, you won't do me a third time though. I'll stop you one way or the other. Neymar himself to take. Titi around the back. Piqué! Great finish. Great delivery from Neymar. And Piqué just guides it home. Barcelona back in front.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe Barcelona not being as effective as they should be from set pieces in the first half. They've shown me up on this occasion. Real Madrid switching off again at the start of the half. Nacho losing Piqué. And they looked in vain for an offside flag. Lovely ball in from Neymar. Quite a good finish too.
It was the youngster Jesus Vallejo playing him onside.
He was being held a little bit by Titi as well. There's a bit of grappling going on, but Barca get the goal.
Neymar looks for the extravagant touch, and Casemiro is getting to grips with him now. And driving forward himself, whips it out to the left-hand side. Gareth Bale never really had it under control, never really set to get that shot away. After excellent work.
To see how his young players could cope with the pressure of playing a big team. With an enthusiastic crowd as well.
Messi. Oh, beautiful balance again. Slides it through, cleverly let run. It's Neymar around the goalkeeper. But couldn't find the finish. And superb for Messi. And was it Suarez who had the presence of mind just to let it run beyond him? Did he finish a game? And he was the one who was always called ashore, but towards the end of the season he put in some fantastic displays. Here's Messi inside to Suarez. Walks it on one more. Sergio Roberto. Neymar on his outside. And Sergio Roberto showing deference to his superstar colleague. Could have taken a shot himself there.
Yeah, great play before that. A step over from Alba. And Keylor Navas did very well there in second viewing. At home, but skied it.
Marcelo drops it over Vidal. Here is Bale. Pulls it towards the edge. Benzema back to goal. Backed up by Vasquez. Right on the edge of the area. Referee waves an admonishing finger. The challenge was that of Jordi Alba. Suarez. What a great ball for Messi. He's made something of it. Rakitic. Fair challenge, says the referee, by Kovacic. His international teammate. Here goes Marcelo. Into the penalty area. Still going. Little nick on that as well. Citizen down smartly to his...
And some of the bigger players. So effective though, and he had a good game against Manchester City as well.
Oh, brilliant balling behind. Suarez. Look for the first time finish, but the weight on that to take it away from Nacho. Luis Suarez still hunts an elusive goal.
Yeah, hasn't scored on this tour yet. It is a reshaped Real Madrid defence, but Barcelona getting so many chances now.
There goes Neymar, wonderful first touch. Kovacic gets there to the end line, half pound away, and Titi up the line. And now Lucas Vasquez as Real Madrid look to counter. Held up by Rakitic. Here's Vallejo. And Marcelo. Wonderful ball for Isco. Benzema through the middle. Real Madrid's turn, end to end in Miami. Isco again. Oh, it's Citizen, that's a good save. Body weight was going the other way. Adjusted well, the Dutch goalkeeper.
Yeah, excellent save. Isco doing very well. Working the angle for the shot. It was almost behind him there, Citizen.
Roberto. Messi. Skips away from Casemiro. Scoops it out to Rakitic. Last ditch defending, superbly done. Casemiro, body on the line time there. And no let up. Here's Isco. Bale wants it. Looking offside.
The 11, 12 or 13 top Barcelona players. Bale,
if he can get this under control. Angle is tight. Citizen ensured he wasn't going to be beaten at his near post. They're testing Nelson Semedo early here.
Yeah, they're heroes in action, and I've said it before, I think the players can only respond to this kind of encouragement.
Brilliant from Denis Suarez, but he's moved brought to an end by Jesus Vallejo. Here is Isco. Sets up Gareth Bale, bends him a back post, deflection on that. Had Citizen worried just for a moment in terms of where that ball was in relation to the left-hand post. No. Back in April, it's 1 goal in 322 appearances now since his arrival for Liverpool. When you've got that 3 up the other end, when you don't really need to be contributing in terms of goals. Here's Isco! A super effort since Citizen plunging to his left-hand side. It's a terrific save.
Yeah, a bit of a lull in the game with all those changes. The crowd nearly brought back to life by Isco. Went close actually with a similar effort against Manchester City in the first half when it was 0-0 in that game.
As we were saying in the first half of when he came on, those are the areas where he really can come alive. Here he is again, eyes on it all the way. There was a game towards the end of last season, was it maybe Sporting Gijón? It's an interesting one as well, isn't he, in terms of the fit with Barcelona and where he plays. Not a pacey player, and again a tricky player. Vasquez dancing in off that right-hand side, sets up Ceballos! Oh, just for a moment he was dreaming top corner. Really looking forward to it. Isco. Just to whip it in low, half a clearance. Oscar looking for another on this tour.
Yeah, over 20 goals.
Llorente. And Ceballos, a chance for Mayoral. And the final chance maybe to tie it up and send it to penalties for Zinedine Zidane's side. Sergei Samper as Barcelona look to pass their way to full time, and they've done it. And the first Clásico of the season goes Barcelona's way. Second half never really lived up to the high points of the first. But it's a Gerard Piqué goal 5 minutes into that second period that decides it. And for Ernesto Valverde, 1 Clásico, 1 win. Well, it's been a great night for Miami. Hard Rock Stadium that has got to host this tonight. And it's those in attendance of a Barcelona persuasion.